Hey ladies, welcome to my very first DIY. It's a Fashion Nova inspired bodysuit and I hope you guys absolutely love it. So what we're going to need today to get started is your fabric, preferably 4-way stretch, a pair of scissors or a pair of rotary cutters, your pins, and a bodysuit that you already own. So today I'm making a bodysuit out of a bodysuit that I currently have in my closet, and I want to show you guys how to do the same. So watch as I get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is create a pattern. Now I do have the option to just lay this bodysuit on the fabric and cut around it, but I want to create a pattern out of this paper so that I can use it again to make another bodysuit. So I'm going to fold it over and I'm going to trace around my bodysuit. So since the bodysuit is going to be a tube top, I'm going to trace around the top and I'm not going to include the straps. Once I'm done tracing, I'm going to cut around the full pattern until it's all cut out. Now that the bodice is all cut out, it's time to cut out the sleeve pattern. I love super long sleeves, so I decided to just make my sleeves a little longer than what the original sleeve pattern was, just to give it that extra style. So the pattern is done. This is a super easy pattern to make, and all you need is the bodice and the sleeves, and you can use one sleeve pattern to make both sleeves. Now you're going to fold the fabric over and you're going to place the bodysuit pattern on the fold and start cutting out. I always use my Fisker cutters because they're honestly simple to cut and super fast. Now that the front pattern piece of the bodysuit is all cut out, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the back part. Now I'm just going to use the first pattern piece of the bodysuit to just make sure that they're both cut out evenly. After cutting, you should have two pattern pieces, one for the front and one for the back. On to the next step. What I'm going to do is place the bodysuit patterns on top of each other and I'm going to start pinning. I'm going to pin all the way around for the sides and the crotch area. It's very important to pin the fabric in place evenly so that when you start to sew, everything is all aligned and your bodysuit comes out perfect. The bodysuit is all pinned down and I'm ready to sew, but first I'm going to start cutting out my sleeve pattern. It's very important to cut out all your pattern pieces first before you start to sew. I'm almost done. So this is how the bodysuit looks with everything pinned down before I even start sewing. What I'm gonna do is take it to my sewing machine and I'm gonna sew along the fabric where all the pins were pinned down. Of course, I couldn't forget to sew my Tiara McFadden tag in. So this is how it looks when all the pieces are sewn together. Now all I have to do is attach the sleeves to the bodysuit, and all I'm gonna do is line up the seam of the sleeves and the seam of the bodysuit, pin it together, and start to sew. This is how the bodysuit is gonna look when the sleeves are attached and pinned down. And the last step is just to sew the sleeves onto the bodysuit and you're all done. The bodysuit came out absolutely perfect. I'm so excited and I can't wait to really wear this out when I go out. It fit comfortable, it was perfect, I can move around in it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. My beginner sewing course is coming super soon.